Hi everyone and welcome to Pisces Full Moon. This is a YouTube live with Heather Aguilera of Angel of Divine Love. So welcome, and thank you all who are new. I'm going to give a few seconds for people to come on and join. But as we are, hello, thank you for joining. As we are stepping into these beautiful energies and we are here already with the Pisces full moon, we have our solstice that is tomorrow. This is a huge gateway. There's an eclipse happening. There's so many things happening in our sky as usual. But this particular full moon is, it's in the sign of Pisces. It's also known as a harvest moon, the corn moon. And the story of the corn, the people of the corn, hello. The story of the people of the corn is as an indigenous story of us all coming from the different colors of the corn. And the corn comes in a multicolor grain. I don't know if you know this, but it comes in the colors of white, yellow, black, and red. So blue, also corn. So all these different color ranges of corn. So the colors of us also represents the different colors of people, the red, the yellow, the black, the white, and that how we all come together in a unified field of oneness as creation, as consciousness, right? So representing those four directions, the four elements, the four key codes, it's just based on our foundation of life and the life that we give and the life that we live. So this particular moon, I feel it's a very beautiful full moon. And the sign of Pisces, I have a lot of friends that are Pisces. I love Pisces. Pisces are the dreamers, So if you find yourself like drifting off into like this dream fantasy world of what things would look like or how things would be, or, this really dreamy essence, it gives us, hi, thank you, happy full moon. It gives us this ability to dream, to just daydream and to allow ourselves to daydream. And also in today, within the Mayan cosmology, oh, cool. Within Mayan cosmology, we are in the Tekin. So, un Tekin, which is the number one count, and Tekin means the eagle. So the eagle has the ability to see. It has the ability to see. It's in a position of knowing and seeing, and it can see the future outcomes. It can see what's to come ahead. So all of these energies are available for us right now within the cosmology. And I really love working with the Mayan cosmology and weaving that into Western cosmology. I find it very powerful. And on my Patreon, I go over these little teachings and more meditations in my Patreon if you would like to join that. It's a very simple monthly subscription. And we go over, and I'll be going into that recording after I get off this live. So anyways, yeah, the story of the people, the story of where we come from. It's in indigenous teachings, right? It's the base, it's the fruit, it's the foundation of who we are. And a lot of us have been colonized and have lost those teachings. And we're gaining them back more and more. We're gaining those respect and the reverence back into those teachings and bringing it into more balanced healing technology. And, if you listen to me, I do talk about that, and also consciousness as well. So we don't want to get too much caught up in new age dogma or any other type of dogma, but we do want to be in a discerning consciousness as we grow and as we learn and have reverence for what is truth and what is it that you are standing for, A lot of people don't like to hear that. They don't like to hear the deep truths of what that is. They don't want to. They shine a blind eye. They turn away from it. But truth of the matter is that, when we come back to the foundational teachings of the elements, of the indigenous, of the true healers that have came before us, of your bloodline, and you embody that, and you acknowledge that, then we bring in more harmony into the earth. We bring in more structure into the four elements, and we could bring in the healing of that, of what that stands for. And if you're about to wake up and you're bringing in this new light, and you have a weak foundation, you're gonna have a lot of rocky things that happen to you, a lot of things that shake you. And it's all part of the awakening. It's all part of the process, and it's honoring that process. It's allowing yourself to be who you are and step into that foundation, and with an open heart and compassion for yourself and others. So yeah. So Pisces to me, they are, like I said, they're the dreamers, they're the visionaries, they are very cosmic, very cosmic consciousness. They are, into the oneness, and filling into the beauty of oneness. And as we are one within the people, they're feelers. They can feel truth. They're truth seekers, and they can see your aura into the deepest truth of your truth. So Pisces they're real. They're one of the, I think all the signs are pretty real, but within a Pisces, yeah, they're the dreamers. They could be a little flaky, but at the same time, they're very real. You'll gain a lot of knowledge and a lot of lightheartedness from a Pisces. They're the ones that can keep the high. They're the ones that can keep just the light on, if they wish. They see things just with awe, and have this real sense of discovery, So I think Pisces is a really cool sign to have right now, and to be in, to be within the fish energy. And you can, be a slippery fish and walk away from whatever doesn't serve you at this time. That's a good way to use this fish energy. Also with eagle, as the Mayan cosmology is also here, presents itself with us, that brings us the vision. So we have two visionary energies right now, within the eagle and within the fish. And eagles like to eat fish too, so it's just this really nice balance and harmony. I feel that's happening within our skies, within the cosmos, within ourselves as well, stepping into your power and allowing yourself to see their shadows and what needs to be illuminated. It's not always easy to see that. It's not always easy to go through that process, but it is doable. And with the right guidance, you can really navigate your waters correctly. So Pisces is a water sign. Water helps us with releasing anger, which is really great. The element of water helps us with releasing anger. And full moons always, so anytime there's a full moon, the tides, they come, right, and they purify the ocean. The tides get bigger and stronger, and they let those the deep, what is it, seaweed that comes out. So it's a purification process. So the ocean herself is being purified every full moon. We are made out of water substances. So if you find yourself, or you see yourself as an ocean that needs to be purified, those waves are going to get bigger. Those purification process, it allows that to take place, So that's the beauty of water. That's the beauty of working with water. So yeah. And what else did I want to cover? Just allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to really dream. And there was a quote that I came across, and I believe it was a Mayan teacher that wrote it. And it said, those that, and this is a rough remembrance because I don't have it in front of me. So, mind my my mishaps, if you will. So those that allow themselves to dream, or those that dream, believe. And those that dream allow those dreams to carry them and making those dreams their reality. So this is time, this is the time to really fantasize on that. And there's a couple of things as creators. You have the capacity to create more than one thing at a time. You have the capacity to dream of more than one thing, and to be involved in a couple circles, and allow those creative processings to happen within those circles. So if it's 2 circles or 3 circles or 4 circles that you're connected to, that's great. You have all these baskets and all these opportunities and all these possibilities that can happen and open up for you. So allow yourself to expand in that way, that you are connectivity, our ability to come into our ability to come into that process of the Aquarian age, because we're in Aquarian energy. So the Aquarian age is about coming in and stepping into community. So community more and more. So community process. There is this one elder that she gave me this description of circles. And it was a teaching or a download that she received. And she had these really beautiful drawings. They were very intricate. And she drew these circles amongst circles amongst circles. And it was this story that she weaved in through consciousness that told her, these circles among circles that are connecting with inner circles. So this is considered a circle, right? Where I'm talking, you are all plugged in. We're in this is a communal gathering, if you will, online. And then hopefully you have a communal gathering outside of this. And if not, I do wish that you all will find good people to have that with. And then you can have from there other circles that all connect together. So it's all about connecting, living that life and connecting it, and that being your reality. And I speak this because it's my reality. And I teach it because what do you do when you live a reality of what an Aquarian is supposed to be, is the true nature, the new energy, the new earth that we're stepping into, is that you share it and you speak. So you walk your talk as well. So if you're walking a truth, if you're walking your destiny, your path, and you have something to share, share that, because it's worth it. Your words are worth it. It's richness in that. It's richness in what you have discovered on this path of yours. So, yeah. Okay, so there is a comment here from Scorpio Venus. So Scorpio Venus, your Venus is in Scorpio. So is mine. Does full moon light charge your crown chakra? I'm sitting under it now and was wondering, the full moon, it can charge some people's chakras. It just depends on the person. So it just depends on, what's happening with your own cosmology and how those alignments are happening for you. And the fact that you're sitting there and you're open to receiving those light codes into the crown, then that's going to be very activating for you. So, there's different times of our lives where the cosmos are in certain alignment with us, and it can certainly activate your codes. Everybody has their own light codes, their own transmissions, their own ways of, tuning in. And so as that happens, different frequencies can come through and activate for sure. And there's ways that you can do it consciously too. Kundalini yoga is a really great tool to use to help with that, to align your meditations, ceremonies, and whatever that is pulling you into alignment, into coming into more of your essence. So I love ceremonies. So if there's any other questions, go ahead and write them below. And if not, I'm going to go into a quick little prayer and just wishing you all a beautiful Pisces full moon. And also fall equinox. We're bringing in the fall. This is the fall time, harvest time. What has this year brought you? What are the richness of it? Yeah, Sophie, just continue to have that vision and continue to gain the aspects of yourself, to build in the aspects within yourself, So you'll notice, what I mean by that is, like, you'll notice a certain aspect of you that's like, maybe it's not in alignment with that, right? And so it could be like a wounded aspect of you. And so you want to go into that wounded aspect and sit with it and talk to it. And what is this? Why is this not coming into fruition? Or what is the misalignment here? How can I love myself more fully? And as you love yourself more fully and you heal that aspect that may be in resistance, or the subconscious kind of getting in there and sabotaging, and you can allow yourself to purify within that range. So that those are called different aspects and light-filled ranges that need adjustments, and also that need your attention, right? So it's part of healing and understanding how to heal those aspects. That's what I do in my sessions with people. I help them to go in there and discover and unwind and look at those and help heal those. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this. And those of you who asked about the womb and the moon teachings, so the moon and the womb teachings, I am holding that one actually on Monday, the 27th. So the moon and the womb. So it's connecting with the womb space of the divine feminine in a feminine body and the womb. So the womb and the moon. So it's a 4-week teaching where I'll go through more of that. And I'll come on another live probably in a couple days and to go over that for those of you who have questions on that. Okay. So let's take a deep breath in and come into a comfortable space and just get grounded if you can. Just into the body, feet on the floor, and allowing yourself to just be in a really nice space as we kind of journey a little bit and do a nice little prayer for this Pisces full moon. And if you would like to have an extended version of this, I have my Patreon where I post my full moon recordings with light language. So just come and be relaxed, and welcome to this Pisces full moon prayer and just ease and grace meditation. So breathe and relax. So we ask just that the light from the 4 directions and the 4 corners, the light of this moon, and the heart of great creator, source creator, or whatever you go by, God, Christ, all the sacred names of the creator, of the holy aspects of the truth, of the regal sense of the divine, of your guardians that love you the most, that assist you the most. We thank them. And on this day, we ask for our dreams to come true, asking for a purification of the mental, physical, and emotional body to take place, and all our grand angelic teams, our guardians, our ancestors that are wise and pure. That they are with us to assist us. And breathe. And just come into stillness. Come into stillness. Come into a place where you feel that there's a heartbeat, there's a breath, there's an ease, and where you can release and let go of all that doesn't serve, where you can come into stillness and allow those visions to come, to allow the smiles on your faces to light up, and the love of your heart, the purity of your heart to shine as you gain new strength and energy. You have an endless capacity to create. You have beautiful energy that comes from Source, that is ever flowing in a cup that overfills. If you allow it, it is there. And just relax and release and breathe as a holy essence and purification process of this full moon, the Pisces fish, and the Mayan eagle gives us this dreamy vision of creativity, creation, of love, of more smiles coming your way. I want to see people in magical bliss. I want to see all my friends smiling and thriving. I want to hear all of you commenting on my videos how you have surpassed many obstacles. I want to hear about your growth. I want to hear how you've changed and you've gained strength. I want to hear about the many blessings that have happened in your lives and that will continue to flow through. And I want to see all of you smiling and sharing that smile with others as we create the new template that is good and true and coming from a sacred heart in a place of love and integrity. May you have the strength to carry on. May you have the courage to see what needs to be changed what needs to be illuminated, and the strength to let go of all that doesn't serve, and keeping your wisdom and creating a beautiful reality. So thank you all for joining. And thank you to your guides. Alrighty, so I am about to check out, and thank you, thank you, thank you. From the four directions, thank you. From the four corners, thank you. From the heart of our Creator, I thank you. And the heart of our Sacred Mother, thank you. And all of those who have worked with me, who listen to this channel, thank you. I am happy to assist you in the ways that I can on here. For those who are looking for appointments, I do take clients, one-on-one sessions. Also, mentorship is available. My Patreon is available. And I have the Moon and Womb group 4-week series coming up. So email me for details, and I will see you on the other side. Woo. Thank you, guys. Yeah, just go into my website. You'll see at www.angelofdivine.com. Pretty easy. Just it's angelofdivine.com. You purchase a session first, and then I'll email you with the dates and times. Right now I'm booked out till October, so yeah, it'll be a while, just a couple weeks till I get to your appointment. But yes, the Moon and the Womb group starts on Monday the 27th, if you would like to start with that. Yeah, Patreon is great. Thank you for commenting that, hun. Patreon is really helpful. It's a monthly gathering, and we go really deep with the moon recordings. I do light language, I do teachings on there. And then I also, it's very reasonable. It's $2 one subscription, and it goes up from there. So whatever you can afford, all the different prices and ranges are there for everyone. So I like to, have it available for everyone. And that is one of my offerings. And the Moon and the Womb group is really special too. We're going to go really deep with that. Thank you, Master V. I love your energy. It's so great. Such a blessing. Thank you. Yeah, so we go really deep within the womb space. And it's indigenous teachings, you guys. This is teachings that have been passed down verbally to me, and also teachings that I've received from the medicine, teachings that I have received within my own personal growth, and teachings that I'm being asked to share by spirit. And it's a very beautiful teachings with the moon and the womb space. It's a really beautiful teaching. So no one will be turned down for lack of funds. I do have it priced at a certain price, but it's not for free. So, but if you do need assistance, just tell me. No, the mentorship is not. I do have a link for it. So you can look in the community section of this YouTube channel. Just go to my community section, and then you'll find a, or you know what, let me see if I could put it there. I can't. You'll find in the community section, you'll find like a picture post, and then just read more, and then there's a link in there. If not, just email me or DM me on in Instagram. Yeah. So the mentorship, you can go to my website. It's www.angelofdivine.com, and you'll find out how to book an appointment with me. And then after your first appointment, if we are in alignment, Kenya, then we could do mentorship. Mentorship is a package. It's a client package that I work with my clients. And so usually it's an 8-week or an 8-session mentorship program. And we gather together once a week. This series of mentorship, so whoever I'm mentoring right now, they will receive the moon and the womb teachings included in the mentorship. So if you get the mentorship, you also get the moon and womb teachings. So that's just how it goes. You mentor with me, you get bonuses. So it's 8 weeks. Yeah. So if that's up your alley, go to my website, Kenya, and just book a session. It doesn't matter which one you get, and then we'll talk more about it after your one-on-one session, if we align, if the energies align. So yeah, I work with a lot of ancestral medicine, lots of indigenous teachings as well, as you guys know. It's part of my path, my personal path. It's also part of how consciousness chooses to express the wisdom through me, is with indigenous teachings, with ancestral teachings and lineage teachings. I do believe in keeping lineages alive. I do believe in the teacher process and transmission that happens from teacher to student within consciousness. And that happens, once you reach a certain level of awakening, sometimes you need a teacher to help you and assist with your next progressions. And it's important. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you for joining. And I hope this full moon is beautiful for all of you. So many, many blessings. And yeah, you could find all my links in the community section of this page of the Angel of Divine. Just go to the community and just kind of scroll in there and check it all out. Alrighty? All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, yes. Thank you.